Hey everybody, welcome back to Game 2, Part 2. And we'll get right into the action here with our DM, Ronan O'Leary.
Hi. Alright, and so you guys are entering into the cabin room.
Mm-hmm.
You see in front of you, you see two crouched figures and one person limply laid against the wall, breathing slowly and just sort of laughing to himself in a delirious state, just going, Well, give me a perception check to sort of really focus your eyes upon this room as the lighting's very sort of slightly changes, actually.
What about those with dark vision?
There still changes, so...
Hey, that torch helps out a ton.
God, this takes me forever, right?
What do your lizard eyes see?
Pretty damn good, apparently.
Why is Roll20 so slow?
It's weird, because it's fine for me.
You're the only one. Did you sacrifice a beating heart to some demon creature?
No, maybe that's the problem.
I mean, I fed Timo. That's probably what did it. He's a demon.
That's fair. Cat demon!
I have no idea what I got, so...
Zeke!
11.
You glance about the surroundings and you do recognize two of the creatures there.
Okay.
Two of the creatures. You notice the delirious person that you've sort of gotten closer to is in fact your former gnomish compatriot, Kellen. So
Oh, shit.
Laughing to himself, you recognize the other person to be Pip's spawn. He's crouched in front of you.
Wait, Pip's this kid?
His spawn usually means his child, yes.
Why? Well, that's just a weird way to put it. His spawn.
It is, but given Pip, that's kind of appropriate, I think.
It's Pip's kid.
You guys enter in, and as you enter into the room, you notice that, and as you're noticing this, and you guys all enter truly into the cavern proper, Pip's kid turns completely around, turns to you, and just a wide grin opens up onto his face as you see his fingers snap. And you see, seemingly with unnatural effort, two ancient-looking doors shut, seemingly from nowhere behind you, closing off the cavern escape.
Yeah, the devil's told me some things about Pip's kid.
Yeah, we're killing Pip's kid.
Yep.
Ooh,
I
I
mean,
got an idea.
does Kellen look okay, at least?
We take his head to the Dragonborn guy, and he'll pay
You go
us.
over and investigate him?
No, I was curious, like, from here, can I see if he's, like all...
You're not able to see anything. He doesn't look like he's in a bloody heap, but he doesn't look in good shape either.
How close is he in comparison to Pip's kid?
He's 5 feet away from you, and Pip's kid's 30 feet.
Alright, yeah,
Obviously,
I'm
pretty close, then.
gonna go over to Kellen and see if I can uncrazy his brain. Hey, Kellen, it's me, Sorath. I went to hell very briefly. Looks like you kinda went a little nuts there.
I'm gonna draw my axe while he's doing this.
He raises his hands, and you notice that his hands seemingly... He's missing several fingers, and the fingers that he's seemingly missing have each of them is seemingly... And he's got he's got 6 fingers left, and each of them seemingly, instead of having been cut off at some point or lost in an accident, they seemingly look as though they've been burnt down starting at the tip.
Okay, that's fucked up.
Looks like somebody's seen the Embrace of Brain version 3.5.
I thought it was 2.5.
No, 2.5 was the current version.
Yeah.
Then they were working on 3.0, and then Sorath convinced them to make 3.5.
Okay.
Okay, and Pip's kid is just... weapons drawn. I'm just looking at him like, what is going on here?
just keep smiling.
I try the doors, see if they're openable. Or is this initiative time?
Solid stone.
Sorath's checking over Kellen's body for any other injuries.
Alright, we gotta kill a kid.
You guys gonna recognize it as some kind of arcane ritual at all that was taking place, or?
You don't notice any arcane rituals or symbols of that sort around here? You do notice from your dwarven heritage, though, that door is solid and easily 15 feet thick.
Alright,
I'm not smashing that.
axe to
What
one
about
hand
me? Is he
Yeah,
injured
one
in
other.
any other places besides his fingers?
You sort of glance over in his body, and you notice that he's got burn marks around him that seemingly have seared in through him, and you see parts of him seemingly pulsating and pushing out. Like, you notice that there's holes in his rib cage that have burned through, and you can see his lungs inhaling and sort of pushing against the edges of each of these holes. And you see one around his heart, his other lung, one around his stomach and his spleens. And you see you just see several other burnt marks along his legs and his arms.
Should I kill him? Put him out of his misery?
And then one on the top of his head where you can see his brain.
Whoa.
Okay, let me kill him.
Shit.
Okay, guys. Kellen's, I don't think Kellen's home anymore.
Alright, I walk up, step aside, I'm gonna put him out of his misery.
That's what I was thinking, actually.
Oh. Okay. I was looking at my spellbook, but I don't think it's gonna make a difference here.
Put the weapon down.
What's
I
that?
missed him.
Yeah.
What do you say?
He said put the weapon down.
Put the weapon down. You put the weapon down. Yeah, you put the weapon down. You said you sort of try and swing down, and then you just halfway through just okay. I'll put it down. I said it down.
What is it, Kellen?
I pick it
Happened
back
to you.
up.
Kill him.
Kill him?
Kill the kid.
Alright, I step over. What's his name?
First, watch. He's signed pacts with creatures.
Did he?
What kind of creatures?
Big bad creatures.
I'm gonna paladin sense.
You sense Paladin. You see the
Demon,
creature
the devil.
next. You see the creature next to Pip's kid. Just flares up beyond all belief. You've not seen a presence this significant in a long, long time. Actually, ever. Never seen a power this emanating and this profound. And you sort of get senses from within Pip's kid of a similar creature, but not as though he in and of himself is one, but rather there's definitely an aroma of otherworldly creature around him. No, not like possession, as though there's just merely a presence about him, or an aroma thereabouts of otherworldliness.
Okay, weapons definitely draw at this point. And
Recognize the creature at all?
actually, wait, is
No.
this even more of a powerful presence than that one time we actually got that demon lord out of the statue?
Similar.
I'm raging.
Okay, that's pretty fucking powerful. Okay,
Similar, but you wouldn't say it's in the same sense. You definitely see that was a weakened demon lord. Very weakened. And very contained. Whereas this is more than likely very apparent and not weakened in any particular sense, but powerful.
Oh yeah, who has my book? I need that. I have an autograph to add to it.
I don't
just
have
mentioned
your
to the group that there's a very, very powerful demonic presence here, and we should be on our guard.
Don't worry, Kellen. We'll murder Pip's child. Sorath's letting him go and standing up, also drawing his sword and shield.
Kellen just sort of reaches out towards you. Watch. That thing next to him. Don't let them fuse.
There will be no fusion dances here.
I don't know what that means. But don't let him.
This is not Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
But also, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
He lays back,
What or
his
what?
eyes closed. He's still breathing at this point, but he's so heavily unconscious.
Alright, I'm charging Pip.
Oh. Okay. I was gonna actually walk up to him calmly. That works too.
Initiative.
All right. Do we have a new map or?
Yeah, in a second. I'm working on it.
Also,
I'm
I
not
do
gonna-
not have a token.
You don't need a token.
I'm getting you a fucking token.
Baby, where we're going, we don't need tokens.
Na 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 na.
One second, people. Okay, so, and how's everybody doing today? Doing well? Good. That's very good. That's reassuring.
You see what this stuff does in combat? Because I have no idea.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Demon.
Oh yeah, so I found a cool picture for Sorath, for if you need that for a token. Only at some point I'll need to get rid of my sword and get like a morning star or something, because that's what he's holding.
Morning stars are good.
But yeah, do you want me to give it to you, or you're just going to use something else? Ronan?
What?
I found a picture that I was thinking of using for Sorath. Since last time I think it was just a coin. Do you want the picture?
Sure, if you could send me the picture, I'll use it next time. Get it set up.
Alright, there you go. But anyway, yeah, like I said, though, I'll need to switch to a morning star, so it'll match. Or, if you wanted to, you could say, I found a morning star in hell. That could happen.
No, you don't get a fire morning star in hell.
Alright, it would make
It's
sense.
a bad
though.
place. It's not a fun one.
Yeah, you got an
Don't get
ice.
fun items.
You got an ice one in heaven, okay? Have we switched maps yet?
Nope.
Okay, because I'm gonna say it. I don't know if mine has it loaded or not.
We switched a map, and then we switched the other map, and we also got into a fight with three things and negotiated the dragon. He did want the beating heart clock.
Well, I've been here the whole time for visuals, so for
You were
audio.
lagging really bad.
Okay, now you all are on a new map. There you go.
Yeah, Pip's kid is creepy.
Children are always creepy.
Unless they're your own.
Sure.
Oh, that makes them extra creepy.
No,
That kid's not creepy.
You know their makeup. You know what's going on.
I guess have you had a chance to rest between now and then?
Yes.
Okay, so I tap myself off. And get my initiative up.
Oops.
Do I know what my current AC is or not? Do I know what my current AC is? Because I know what it is probably supposed to be under full
For
plate.
now, just use the normal stats for full plate and a shield.
Okay. That's going to be a solid 20. Cool.
No. I wish I showed up last game. Then I'd be like, hey guys, can I use that cold to get me some new armor?
Too
But
bad.
delicious is being greedy.
Why am I being greedy?
Because gelatinous cubes have no... Oh crap, I forgot the name. What's the name of the reflex that makes it so you feel hungry or full? I forget what it's called now.
I don't know what it's called off the top of my head either.
Pudding.
Sure. Let's just go to... Okay then, so... Let's get some of the... What is it? There we go. You've got this, then you've got the Sorath, and then you've got the... You guys are horrible. You're going to die slow. Why is Digor on here twice?
Mm.
They only see me once.
Get off of there!
I only see me and somebody else. Sorath, I guess.
Where are you, Zeke?
I'm above our cleric. Oh, sorry. Initiative. Let me roll that real quick. There we go.
There we go. Good. Good. That's not good.
So yeah, I know it was weird. I don't know why, but for some reason... Well, I don't really know anything about baseball because it's boring. But, yes, viewers, baseball is boring. You should not be offended. It's dumb. Anyway...
I agree, so yes, it is dumb.
But anyway, for some reason, the reason I'm bringing it up is because I did something similar that I did with Tip spawn with Reznak and Etrigan, except I did it with David Ortiz. For some reason, I was thinking about David Ortiz. For some reason, I said Randy Orton, and they're in no way similar. I don't know why.
Good. Very good. So... There's Pip's kid. He stands before you, and he just sort of starts whirling his hands about in a particular fashion, and you're not sure what exactly he's doing.
Do I recognize this as a spell?
Give me some Arcana stuff if you want to figure out what it is.
Alright. Come on.
Sorath, you sort of think over your memory, and you know it's something fire-related. Then you, Ulrich, your eyes go wide as you immediately recognize the spell as he's summoning some sort of storm of fire.
Alright, as soon as I recognize it,
So-
I immediately cast Counterspell.
Okadoke.
Let's see.
Let's see how
If
this.
it's third level or lower, it has no effect. If it's fourth level or higher, make an ability check using the spellcaster mod. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a success, the creature spell fails and has no effect. Oh wait, am I even close enough? That's within 60 feet. Where am I?
You think you're close enough? Yeah. I think.
Yeah, you're 55 feet away. You're good.
Okay, cool.
Give me a check.
Oh, wait. He was supposed to be
Alright.
2 squares back. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. What is my spell casting mod? It is 5. I don't think we've ever had to do
Good
a
luck.
spell casting check before. I guess that's just a charisma check plus the mod, right?
Plus your proficiency, so charisma plus proficiency.
Spell casting ability, yeah.
God, sir. So unprofessional. Not prepared at all.
Wait a minute, no, just using your spellcasting ability? So I guess that'd just be your charisma modifier? That's specifically your charisma modifier? Okay, go ahead.
Spellcasting
I hit the wrong
ability adds
button and I closed
proficiency
my
as well.
page.
So it'd be your charisma plus your proficiency.
Well, yeah, it'd be my spell casting mod is my charisma plus my proficiency.
Yep.
Yes.
Without getting into semantics, it appears to be 30.
30.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that low?
Damn it, roll 20.
Well, some year we'll be able to figure out what exactly happens.
So unprofessional,
Typing.
Travis.
I'm working on it.
And there's one subscriber that done left. There's 2 dislike button hits.
Oh, for
Maybe
Pete's
they're
sake.
mad about the baseball.
I actually enjoy baseball,
No,
so
I am
That's
I had to play.
spending
I had
my...
to play shortstop when I was a kid. I hated it.
I was catcher.
Shortstop.
I was catcher.
I'm doing one of my wild magic surges to re-roll that.
Okadoke.
Cheating bastard.
If it was any other sport, I think I would have liked it more.
I didn't mind baseball at all. I wasn't a fan of basketball.
I would have been fine with basketball.
I like basketball. It's fun.
It is fun.
Baseball is boring.
It's very boring.
It is very boring.
For
What's
you,
your charisma thing? What's your charisma,
I
Travis?
think I did it right. My charisma mod is 4, but I guess on my spell book it's... Wait, no, it's cantrip soon. Spell
Shoot.
soon.
7.
yeah.
Okay, regardless, you failed. You sort of focus upon the spell, and you focus upon it, and you send forth your very essence of your hand and your energy into it, trying to suppress Pip's child's satanic might, pretty much, at this point in time. You sort of push down the fiery essence emanating from him, and you just sort of push back, and then you almost get sent flying backwards as his sheer force of will overpowers yours. And fiery destruction rains down upon your entire group of compatriots. Everybody,
Okay.
give me a dex save.
It's a coming. 16.
Oh, fuck.
You should have made your check.
That's not good.
Okay then, so the fiery death rains down upon the party, and you all get singed as chunks of fire and flame fall and singe your being and scratch and wreck at you. For those who Those who made the save take 22 points of damage.
What was the save?
Dex
Yeah,
save.
what was the save?
It was a dex
I'm pretty
save.
sure it's Sorath and no one else, given that
I got
all
a
of us rolled
16.
shit.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, like, good question.
yeah. What
What
was
was
the
the
Well,
number?
It's what I'm working on getting to. Or everybody's like, what? You make it's a save. Digor and Sorath. Both have take half damage.
So, who's dead?
Not I. Not.
I'm down to 2. That's a good start.
I'm good.
That 45 damage.
Yep.
Oh, please, Pip's child. I've been in
I
hell for a
am
while. You think I haven't
down.
played fire dodgeball?
Alright then. The shadowy demonic creature just sort of starts fading farther and farther from sight and just sort of vanishes in front of you.
Nuh-uh, I can still see him.
Shut up. Oh, I can still see him. Hardy har har.
You laughed. That means I'm funny.
Zeke. What do
Oh,
you
it's
do?
my turn now?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I was gonna run up to the kid and cast Protection from Evil on him to try and, like, cure him of his demonic taint. But, I mean, then he hit me with that, so fuck him.
Amen, brother.
Because I'm down to 2.
Hmm.
So, let me see what I've got for... So, that should be one higher. It's probably save that. Okay, good. So yeah, I'm going to lay on hands myself for like 25 HP.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, ow, like, fuck all that.
Indeed.
And,
Indubitably.
that's my action. And then, I'm going to, move 30 feet. In a way to kind of spread out a bit to there. And that's my turn.
Sorath. What do you do?
Alright, so who all is dead?
Me.
Right. How much... Okay, well, he's healed himself. Digger, how much health do you have?
I'm at 56.
Okay. Alright, so you're fine. Alright, yeah, I will walk over to... if I can grab myself, it's being difficult. I'll come over this way. And I will cast Cure Wounds at a 2nd level slot. Hopefully he doesn't have any more of those.
Let's spread out a little bit.
And so yeah, now you have 16 hits and you're back up.
Ow.
Right. This is a bonus action, I think. Yeah, it is. Alright, and I'm also going to call my spirit sword. Might need that thing's help. Yeah, it says I can do it within 60 feet. So yeah, I'm also going to do that. Alright. That's it.
Ulrich.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna stand back up. That hurt.
I'd expect as much.
And going to cast
Summon
What's the range on
maracas.
that?
Summon maracas. That'll distract him. Good idea.
Now what's the rain on that spell? That is. Gotta get closer. Don't want to get closer. So I guess after standing up, it's half my movement then, right?
Mm-hmm. That is indeed half your movement.
He's still a good distance away. Alright. Gonna move up. So I guess that'd just be 10 movement. I think dwarves have
25.
speed of 25.
25.
Here. That's still 10. Move. And I'm gonna throw a horseshoe at him for now.
Okey-doke.
Because that's what I do.
Indeed.
For your higher level spells, you just start taping horseshoes together.
Yeah.
Should I take fireball? No, I take taped horseshoe.
I went for his catapult.
Oh. No. What's in the air when I cast prestidigitation and set the horseshoe on fire?
He's probably got. I mean, he's probably got resistance to fire. Isn't prestidigitation a action anyway?
Yeah, it's an action.
Yes, you can't do it.
Did I hit him?
You hit him. He
All
just
right.
sort of looks up. He almost has got like a tear falling from one side of his eye now that you've hurt him. He's bloodied. He spits out a tooth.
Alright.
He's teary-eyed now, just sort of looking at you. Sad puppy dog
That's
face.
not-
Also,
I don't
whenever
want to
you
be that'll be one.
whenever you place the spirit sword, if you could put it over here behind Pip. Yeah, that's where I called it. Or Pip's kid, I mean.
Yeah, right.
It's not Pip's kid.
This
it's
shall
Pip's
be
spawn.
spirit sword.
Why?
Okay, with all the gnomes.
Because he loves you, Travis.
Alright then, is that all you do?
That's all I got.
Alright, what do you do, Digor?
Well, if my token will let me. That's 35 movement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Along the way, I'm going to throw a javelin.
Okadoke.
Well, rage first off.
Okadoke.
Actually, no, I'm going to rage and go piercing. And we're going to roll for the second part.
Okadoke.
Oakley dokley.
Alright, so... 1.
What are token? Okadoke.
Second attack.
Okadoke.
12 damage, and he takes a con save at the end of his next turn. Until then, he has disadvantage on attacks.
Certainly. Okay, 12. Then he's looking good. Next is the spawn of Pip. Let's see now. Oh, that's unfortunate.
What's unfortunate?
Oh, nothing.
Don't you lie to me.
He sort of has just got these globes of fire floating around him that he's sort of taking and juggling and sending them up in the air. And then he sends 3 of them, just sort of makes a gesturing motion as he sort of almost tosses them up in the air towards the party.
Can I try to counterspell that one again?
It's
Or
not
is that a spell that's already cast?
It's not a
Okay.
spell.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
Wouldn't count this time at least. And so what we've got is do-de-do, do-de-do, do-de-dee, da-de-dee, do-do-do-do. Let's make these fast. So, okay then. First, the one that goes towards Tigor. 21 hit.
That hits.
Okay then. The one that goes on Ulrich.
That'll miss.
I don't know. Does he have armor? What's his AC?
Maybe.
Does it hit?
Yes.
13?
It just hits, actually.
Good. And moving on to your compatriot, Sorath.
I thought he only had 2 balls.
3.
Oh, okay.
Barely misses regardless. So, the 2 on the 2 Dwarven brothers.
So, 9 damage.
No. 20 fire damage on you.
Oh.
And your brother takes 18 fire damage.
No, that's enough regardless.
Wait, I got 25 or 20?
20.
Oh, thought you said 25.
Death's Demon's turn. You hear rustling about you. It's over here. It's over here. You're rustling off into the distance. You're not quite sure where it's located. Zeke, what do you do? Oh. And at the end of his turn... Doo-dee-doo. Let's see. Alright. What do you do, Zeke?
Well, I'm looking up to see if I can cast this kind of offensively. Pretty sure I can. Double check. Yep. Well, it says willing, so I guess it would not work. Lame. Okay, I was
hey,
going to protection
Vernon.
from evil him.
Pip needs
Yeah?
to make a con save, by the way.
I already did.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Can I recognize like any way to break the spell on, or break whatever influences on Pip's kid?
Given that you're not under the... You don't know whether or not he's under the influence of something, or whether or not this is who he actually is, you're not sure what to do.
We
So
kill
a
him.
divine intervention.
I don't know, do you have a way to get some divine god might down and to purify his mind?
No, I meant like if I'm like asking, you know, if I'm like praying as like what should I do here? I clearly don't want to kill a child, but this thing seems to be the spawn of Satan, or spawn of Baal or whatever at this point.
You don't hear any responses from your deities. This is all up. This is upon you.
Okay. Well. Yeah, this is a thing I gotta do, I guess. So how far can I move? That's 30 feet right there. That's 30 feet, like in the range of both of them, though. That's kind of a dumb idea.
Go for
So
dumb
ignore
ideas.
this movement. I'm still thinking. I had to click a thingy. So what? Up here next to him there? What is that thing?
What? That's not there. You don't see anything?
Okay, cool. Just making sure. I have no idea where the demon spawn went, or the demon thing next to him went, so I'm going to go up there and try to non-lethally smack this kid upside the head with the hammer.
Okay.
Just ordinary attack roll, or...
Sure.
Alright. Alright then, so here's the attack roll. Do whatever goes with it.
Oak. Alright then, you swing forth your hammer, and it just sort of glances past the front as he sort of moves out of the way, going with the blow, and the blow falls off, and you're sort of still trying to get used to the weight and the heft of the hammer.
Okay. Lame. I will bonus action, though, to cast Shield of Faith.
Okay. Don't you have extra attack?
Oh, you're right, I do have extra attack. You're right, I have 2 attacks. Forgot about that. So swing 2. Much better.
Yep, that hits him right in the face. He just sort of hit him right in the face, and you see this divine energy sort of pulsate into him.
I'm gonna go a little further than that. I'm gonna smite.
Okay,
Unless
you
I
see
can't,
a
I'll
lot-
smite.
You see a lot more divine
Okay.
energy pulsate into the child.
Yeah, you also get crit
Okay.
damage, don't you?
Yeah, so I'm gonna double check how much smite I'm rolling here because it's gonna be doubled. It's gonna be.
Well, 2d8 depends upon what
Yeah, so
level spell slot. If
I'm
you do a
maxing
second-
it out.
Okay, so that'd be 6d8.
Yep. So I'm doing this twice, and I'll reroll the damage with the sword. So here's the smite damage. 13 plus 13, so 26 damage, plus whatever the hammer's base number is, plus d8. So that is that's 36 damage total, plus whatever else the hammer does.
Okay, so 36 damage total. You just see this, you just sort of bring the hammer down, and you clearly have gotten a gauge and distance of Pip's kid as you sort of bring this fiery, monstrous hammer of divine might blindingly emanating throughout the entire cavern, lighting up every possible corner. Your nearby compatriot Digger has to close his eyes, actually, for a second, unable to truly look upon it without his eyes seemingly almost feeling like they're about to bleed. And the hammer just descends down upon Pip as he just Pip's child as he sort of looks up and just goes, "Oh no." It just sort of emanates down upon him, and you just see this divine energy start pulsating through him, and he's just sitting there seizing back and forth as he slowly, from the edges of his fingertips that seemingly were darkened and covered in flames, just slowly starts sizzling and disappearing and disseminating from him.
The power of Helm compels you.
You just sort of slowly see this creature's body slowly sizzle and just fade away and off into the distance until after several seconds pass, there's just nothing there.
Way to
That's
kill a
good.
child, man.
Sorath, what do you do?
Well, if my Thursday game goes the way I think it will, it's the first of many.
So,
What happened this week in Rob's gaming sessions? He killed several children,
Yep.
in each of them.
In the name of gods, every time.
okay, so
I did
Pip's
it
kid
because
is,
God told me to.
Pip's kid is now gone, right?
You're not seeing him.
Okay.
He's seemingly disintegrated.
Is Ulrich still up, or is he down again?
I'm down.
Okay, that's what I thought. Alright. Go ahead and cure you. Nine hit points. And then also, can I actually? Oh no, I can. Also, I want my my spirit sword to come up. Yeah, I want him to come up over here. Since I'm sure that demon's somewhere around here. If it's more towards the middle of the arena, we'll be able to reach him easier. And that's it.
Alright then. Ulrich, what do you do?
Stand up again. But I guess it's getting kind of old.
Would you stop laying down?
Right. Chair. Here's that red gnome thing.
That says sword. Spiritual weapon.
Sword. Red evil thing. And Pip is down, and then... Wait, where'd that death demon go?
You don't know.
That went away. Huh?
We don't know.
Uh,
So in other words, just get ready.
Alright, I am gonna hold my action then until the death demon appears.
Okadoke. Igor.
I'm just going to hold my action till something is in swinging distance. And a bonus action, I will primal shift so I can switch to slashing. That's all.
Okadoke. Pip's spawn is disintegrated seemingly. Right there, smack dab in the center of the room, you see this shadowy demon creature appear. This time, seemingly where he was translucent and almost had demonic gnomish-like features, the features have become more apparent. And you can see within this creature's shadowy form, inside, you see Pip's spawn, child, within it, with tears running down his eyes.
Kill him too.
We must free the child.
The demonic creature merely smiling, whereas Pip's child inside is frowning and crying. Tears running down his eyes, whereas the demonic creature is sitting there outside, and you get the impression that if it had the ability to produce sound, it would be cackling almost. And then its body just starts morphing and charging as it starts gets bigger and bigger in size and shape, taking a more solid appearance.
So Pip's kid is like inside a cage inside this thing?
You just see sort of like a translucent version of him within this creature's already slightly translucent form.
Exactly.
Have you ever played StarCraft?
Yes.
Okay, you remember how it looks when the chaos wraps around a person?
No.
Well, that's how I'm envisioning it.
That's pretty much what it is.
So basically we kill this thing and let Pip's soul rest in peace. Or Pip's kid, whatever. Pip spawn.
Okay then, so the creature. So then, this creature sort of brings forth its reach, and it reaches forward, and how far away? Who's close? Ooh, perfect, and not perfect.
Huh.
Oh, look, who's within reach.
Yeah, you can get
So-
his sword as well.
I could.
I don't think my sword has any health or damage for that matter. It just shows up and stays there.
Sorath, tell me if any of these hit you.
That'll miss.
Why would it miss?
I don't know. I can't even see anything, so I don't know.
That's a fair point. Tell me if either of these hit you. Okay, that one probably doesn't.
That will. Yeah, I mean, geez, they'll do it.
Ouch.
Neither one. Especially the second one.
Yeah, the first one was more likely to hit than the first. The
Yeah.
second one was.
Okay then. So then it's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna hurt a lot. Probably gonna hurt a lot. It is gonna hurt a lot. It's gonna hurt a lot. Hell yeah, it's gonna hurt a lot.
Hey, Vernon.
Yeah.
Will it hurt a lot?
Take 26 points of damage.
It's a wee bit.
Give me a wisdom saving throw. Alright then, you sort of managed to fight off this inherent desire you have to run away from this shadowy, demonic creature that's just sort of staring at you, and just you lock eyes with what seemingly are excuses for eyes, and you just see blank nothingness and despair from within it, but manage to shake off the general feeling that it brings upon you.
I've seen worse.
Zeke, what do you do?
Okay, given that I just destroyed Pip's demon spawn, I don't think I'll have cast Shield of Faith on myself because I didn't recognize the threat at the time. So, but now I've got this big ass guy here. I am going to pop a. Let's see, I've used one second level spell for that, so I will use one first level spell for protection from evil on myself. And that's an action. And then going to stand my ground for right now.
Alright. Sorath.
All right.
Kill him.
All right. So I am going to heal myself since I have one hit.
You're gonna kill yourself?
Heal.
I heard kill.
All right.
heard oogala boogala.
Oh, all right, here we go. You can hear me now, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could hear you the whole time.
Okay, good.
Nice.
Alright, so I have that much health. And I'm going to have my spirit sword move next to him. I guess over here. Well, can I just, if I have my spirit sword at an angle, is it going to flank with somebody?
Who is at an opposite side, yes.
Okay. Digger, are you going to move in a certain area?
I'll probably try to get advantage.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, all right. Anyway, yeah, I'll leave him there then, so that and I'm going to strike him with it.
That hits him.
Very good.
He is tickled.
How'd you do 0 additional damage?
Don't know.
Oh, you don't have it filled out. That's why.
Oh, is that what it was?
Well, it says 0 equals 0, so you don't have anything in that field.
Oh, right. Oops. How much is the damage, actually? I don't know.
D8. At least that's what you have in the first slot.
Well, yeah, I know that. I was just wondering if it would be the same for the... I guess it is.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Could you double the dice?
Just roll another D8.
Yeah.
Go.
Do it! 7. Cool.
Alright. And, I kinda don't want to move any closer to that thing, so I think I'll stay right there. So, yeah, that's it.
Ulrich.
Alright. I am going to cast. He's too big for that spell now. Just gonna throw a horseshoe at him for now.
You gonna throw a catapult at it?
I'm gonna throw a catapult at him. That seems
It's
Should
impressive.
have been doing that the whole time.
alright. Oh,
Nifty.
Cool. Alright then. Thing gets sent flying forward into it. It sort of impacts his slightly incorporeal form. Hurting him.
alright.
Tigger!
That's all I got.
You do.
Ronan, do me a favor. Move me right there by the guy. Thank you. Well, do all those hit?
First one misses.
A 19 misses?
Yep.
It hit earlier. You lying to me? Alright, so that's
Wait a minute, 19 against who?
just let's go. 21 plus 19. That's 40. Plus-
Alright then.
Hang on.
What's the poison damage there? Poison. How much of that is poison damage?
A D4.
Okay, so that's
Or the D4. So 4
okay, so 4,
And-
8. 8.
and 4, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, it's 5 more slashing and 4 more poison.
So Alrighty then. Slashes into him, and you seemingly he's hurt quite a bit, although the venom from your weaponry seemingly has almost doesn't even look as though it's affecting him in any way.
Alright.
So then, next is this creature. What can it do? Okay, then the creature is seemingly right there in front of you. Everybody give me a perception check.
Somebody other than me. Because it'll take an hour.
Okay then. Alright then. You just, all three of you sort of were focusing upon this shadowy creature as it just sort of fades from view for a moment.
Okay.
And then you notice it reappear. Next to Sorath and Ulrich. Its shadowy, incorporeal claws outstretched as it swipes at both of you. From the darkness. So, let's see if this hits with advantage. Does it hit Ulrich? It hits Ulrich. Does it hit Sorath? Doesn't hit Sorath.
Good God. Sorath, you lucky bastard.
I was in hell. I played these slashing games from the shadows.
Apparently.
He's gonna hurt. He's gonna hurt a bit. What you doing? Let's see. Ulrich takes 25 points of damage.
Not too bad. Are you down?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here's what it is.
Some demon creature.
They do that.
Yeah.
I don't like demons. If you hadn't figured that out.
I thought Ulrich was kind of ambivalent towards him. Definitely not like on friendly terms, but maybe could be if it was like the right demon. Zeke, your turn.
Well, I see this guy is within 30 feet of me, and I got smiting to do.
Okadoke.
So 30 feet. And let's take some swings.
Indeed.
First one is a fuck up. Second one is not a fuck up, as I channel the same holy might I did when I was going after Little Pip and
Okay.
going full apeshit in this guy with
Okay.
level 2 smite. So that's
Okay.
12 plus 15 plus 12. That's 39 plus an extra 2, so 41 damage.
How much is it? It's 15.
And I don't know what my hammer does,
27.
but that's going there too.
Fuck. How exactly do you swing at this creature?
Well, if I can think of a way to try and free Pip's child, I'm going to be doing it that way. Like, come into the light, child! Escape from its clutches! You can do it! And just swing right for like whatever seems to be the weakest spot of its like cage or whatever is like encompassing this thing.
Okay, then.
If not,
Just
just head.
Take your hammer and you just swing forward into its mass, trying to sort of rip it from whatever Pip's spawns within him is doing. And you sink your hammer into it, and you just start noticing that the demon creature almost gets shocked by this, as it's almost looks like it's trying to screech out in pain as it's sitting there and writhing away from the radiant energy. As it just slowly starts getting enveloped by this light, and its shadowy mass starts fading more and more and more, going from a seemingly apparent shadow to seemingly nothingness. And you notice that, sadly, you can start to see Pip's child within it also seemingly disappearing along with this shadowy creature. More tears falling down its eyes as it sort of sees itself slowly getting dragged away with this demonic being. Farther and farther as each passing second goes by, and more of both of them vanish from sight.
Is there any way I can just
Till
reach forward and grab his essence?
Until there's virtually nothing left, and all you do is reach forward and outstretched hand trying to reach for him, and you see Pip's kid sort of reach forward towards the hand, but as he reaches farther and farther forward, his hand, seemingly an arm, disappears in front of him until there's nothing left.
No! Shit. Crap. That sucks.
And Kellen just sort of wanders over and falls his feet in front of Sorath. Just sort of, heal me.
Okay, so I'm going to heal Kellen, and then I'm going to heal
Wait. Somebody insight Kellen real quick.
While you're doing that,
Starts again.
I'm gonna go over to was it Sorath who's down?
No, it's Kellen.
Ulrich.
Ulrich, okay, sorry. I will go to Ulrich and do a land hands for him. My last 5 HP.
What about Kellen? Is he malevolent? I don't think he is. I mean, you used your paladins, I just didn't notice anything on him.
Correct.
It don't mean shit.
He doesn't seem to be malevolent. He doesn't seem to be malevolent.
Alright.
He's seemingly just really hard.
Yeah, he's had a bad time.
I want to come over here as he's healing him, axe down, ready to strike just in case.
Oops, wait, no, it wasn't 3D, it was just 1.
Okay. You start noticing that more and more of his burn wounds sort of heal and siphon off, and you notice that seemingly there's a light layer of scar tissue starting to form over each one of the seemingly apparent pockmarks almost and potholes that existed on his body, where you could see organs and the like start to notably pulsate. You start seeing scar tissue forming around them, filling in some semblance of those holes.
You won't know what I've been through.
Yeah, I can kind of see what you've been through.
Yeah, see, that's why you don't go running off with Rain Man's retarded child.
It means it ain't that.
It's an old reference, you wouldn't get it.
I didn't run off with him. He kidnapped me.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Do you happen to know what happened to him? Like, how he became in the clutch of that demon?
He signed his soul with that creature. What it did was it made him incredibly powerful. So, he's been practicing magic for a long time. Long time, apparently. He's rather profound at it.
He could not have made such a deal willingly. Or knowingly, at least.
How do you know?
He's but a child, gifted in magic certainly, but certainly not without knowing the dangers of consorting with such creatures.
A child, certainly, but that doesn't mean he's not intelligent.
In hell, they actually teach multiple classes on fine print.
Well,
If nothing else, his bound spirit did not seem content with the arrangement.
it's because he was going to burn in whatever abyssal or demonic or hellish place he deserves to be in. That's what happens when you sign away your soul to a creature.
Yep.
He knew what he was doing.
It's truly a shame when such that thing must happen, but perhaps the gods can provide some sort of solution to this.
I think everything's solved. Well, that's my opinion.
And we'll leave off there.
Alright, guys. This has been the Forest of Fair Isle with Flint Forge Gaming DM Roan O'Leary, signing off.